Well, good morning. This is Darrell Bruggink with Strip-Till Farmer, and here at the National Strip-Tillage Conference, the 4th annual one, and we're in La Vista, Nebraska, just outside of Omaha, and visiting today with Bryan Schlagel. Bryan is the president of Schlagel Manufacturing, and we want to talk a little bit about what they've got going on with Strip-Till. And Bryan, you came out with this rapid till machine about a year ago. Why don't you kind of take us through a little bit some of the features and what you feel is the reason why you came out with this particular machine. So.
Okay. Well, one of the many reasons we come out with this machine, the idea was to build something that was lighter, with the ability to have wider machines. Now we have the ability to run a 24-row equipment. With our previous model, the weight was a big factor.
So you went to some that you could get more row units on,
right.
So you needed to be lighter.
So it needed to be lighter.
Okay. As far as some of the features on it, if you want to take us through, is there anything different about some of the features from some of your past models, or what? Take us through kind of.
Well, the basic idea is the same. Everything's in the same order. The few things that we did change is we moved the wavy coulters closer to the shank, which in turn, these act like a rolling shield. So as your speed increases, your soil is not blown out past. So any soil that this shank moves, these will catch and bring it back in.
Gotcha. So what has been, you've had it out for a year. What are some of the performance feedback you've gotten from growers? What are the things that they've really liked about it that you've heard from?
Probably the number one thing is just about all the adjustment is done with a pin. There's no tools needed when you go to the field to adjust.
Okay. And is that different from some of the other models that you've had out there? Okay. Yes. Tell us a little bit too about some of the other models that you have and some of the other machines that you've had out there.
Like I said, this is the lighter version.
Yeah.
This one tills to about 11 inches deep. We have a heavier version that'll till 16 inches deep and has a hydraulic trip option.
Okay.
So if the shank gets an obstruction, the shank will hydraulically retract, and then when it clears the obstruction, it will reset itself.
So in your discussions and what you're learning as you talk to growers about strip-till, it's a growing practice. Seems like there's been slow growth. But in general, what are the things, if they're thinking about going to strip-till, what are the things you're hearing from them, why they might go to strip-till? Or even for those guys who have made the switch, what has been some of the big factors that you find in guys wanting to go to strip-till?
It is a big jump. There's a big learning curve when you go that route. Right. You don't just change one operation. You got to change every operation, in the whole system to make it work right. I think is nice about strip-till is all the different models that are available. Whether it's the shank model, coulter model, you have a lot to choose from, and you can kind of fine-tune the strip-till to exactly what goals you're after.
Yeah. Are you seeing a lot of guys who are going that direction because of fertilizers? Sometimes we hear guys wanting to go fertility-wise and maybe want to try and place it a little better, closer to their crop, maybe thinking they can reduce the amount of fertilizer using if they do a better job of placement with it. I don't know if that's a thing you're kind of hearing from guys too.
Right, that's a big factor. That's probably the number one driving factor for strip-till.
Gotcha.
It's just fertilizer placement.
Gotcha. Okay, good. Well, thank you. Like I said, we were just visiting with Bryan Schlagel here at the National Strip-Tillage Conference, and thanks for being here, and we'll sign out.
Right, thank you.